What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the It's Been Real podcast. This is episode 25.
Yeah, 25
Episode 25. We're a quarter away
from 100.
from 100.
It's pretty cool.
We're a quarter of 100.
Right.
Not a quarter away. That'll be episode 75.
Yeah,
Stay tuned. We're going to get there one day.
We'll get there one day. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
What is that? 25? That's
Weeks.
50 more weeks?
75 more weeks for 100.
That's crazy.
You know, that's over a year.
That's what?
Over a year.
Yeah, because there's
Over a year and a
52
half.
weeks. 52 weeks in a year.
That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
So how long have we been doing this? 25 weeks. What, there's like 4 weeks a month. Over 6 months. Straight.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know how I always keep up with it?
How?
Because when Loxley was born, we started the podcast like shortly after she was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't before. It wasn't before she was born.
Was it not?
Nope.
Hmm.
It was shortly after she was born, and she's 6 months old. So
Wow.
it's been five months and a
Just
few
think
weeks.
when she's like 5 years old.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
That's going to be crazy.
We better have more than 81 subscribers. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, guys, that means subscribe. That's exactly what that means.
Yeah, exactly. Well, welcome to the podcast. We're so happy to have you here. If you are new here, my name is Jacob. This is Alston.
How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome to the podcast. We greatly appreciate you. We're going to start off our podcast how we always do, with a Bible verse. And my verse this week is going to be John 14, verse 23.
There we go.
Sorry, I was trying to read the number. It's so small.
I got you.
Little backstory. In the start of John, chapter 14, it talks about God building a mansion for us, having a home for us.
Yeah.
But this says, all who love me will do what I say. My Father will love them, and we will come and make our home with each of them.
Nice.
Yeah, so just a little bit of love. If you love Jesus, if you love God, just follow the teachings. Just do what they say.
Yeah.
Read. Understand what the Bible says. It is hard to stay tuned with it. It's hard to,
Tune? You mean consistent?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Not tuned. Hard to be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Because it's a big old book, especially if you're somebody like me. I do not read. I can't read.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at reading. I was actually reading the other day, and it literally took me 30 minutes, like one chapter. It took me 30 minutes, and I was sitting there just like deep reading it, like over and over and over again. And it's just so hard to stay like consistent. I mean, it's really hard, and to understand, because it's definitely very, very hard. But yeah, so just do your best at following God, doing what what his teachings are, follow that. But yeah, that was my verse of the week.
That's a good verse of the week,
I
buddy.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Mine kind of is somewhat close to that.
Okay, here we go.
So mine is going to be from Matthew,
There it is.
which is Matthew 11:28, which says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest."
Mm.
Kind of close. It's basically an invitation from Jesus that offers comfort and relief to those who are weary and burdened. It kind of speaks from like the Jesus standpoint of, hey, look, if you got something going on in your life, just come to me, buddy. I'm right here. I got you, dog. Don't worry about all those things going on in your life. Give it to me. I'm going to take care of it. You just take care of me. I'll take care of you.
I like that.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. You know, I laid a bunch on Jesus this week, because I went to a few restaurants this week. Really tested my patience. I mean, buddy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
You ready to hop into it?
Yeah, let's hop into
All
it, buddy.
So, let me tell you. All right. I'm not going to tell you which Applebee's it is. You know.
I know.
You know.
I know
it's
which
terrible.
Applebee's it is.
So, my family came down. Or, not my family came down. My sister came down to visit, and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm going to take you out to eat. You know, let's
I like
bring
your
our
sister.
grandparents.
She's
Huh?
nice.
Do what?
Every time I see your sister, I like her. She gives me a hug every time I see her.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
She is. So, that being said, we went to Applebee's, and Worst mistake ever.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you.
I
So
believe
we walk in there, right? It was like a 15-minute wait on a, I don't know, was it like a Thursday or something, maybe? Something like that?
Mhm.
No, it was like Tuesday. Anyways, that's besides the point. I mean, it's midweek, so it shouldn't have been that busy, but it
Right.
was.
Hmm.
Everywhere was busy for some reason. But anyways, it was like 15, 20-minute wait, something like that. We sit there, we wait. And we got started within 15, 20 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, whatever, no big deal. Sit down, and about 10 minutes later, we finally see our server come up. Then another 20 minutes to get our daggum drinks. So we're already like, bro. And the waitress came up. First thing she said was like, sorry, I've had a bad day. You just have one of those days that just nothing goes right for you, blah, blah, blah. And we are like, oh, great. But I was like, it's okay, it's fine. We're spending family time. So it don't
Yeah.
if it takes forever, it's okay. So, well, she finally comes up and she's like, you ready to order? And we're like, yeah, we've been ready. And so she takes our order, and I know my grandmother got a burger, my grandfather got a burger, my sister didn't eat, her significant other didn't eat, and then my wife got a burger, and I got a steak, shrimp. I got like the trio, whatever it is. So, we sit there after we ordered for an hour. And at this point, they're not busy anymore. Like, there's barely anybody in the restaurant. I mean, probably 10 tables occupied. So we're sitting there, we're waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, she comes up, not with our food. She just comes up and she's like, hey, I'm about to go pull y'all's food. Great, cool. So we're just sitting there, and we are getting kind of irritated because I'm starving. Everybody's hungry. Loxley, our child, she's over there crying. She's ready to go. And so we're like, okay, whatever. Well, then about 15 minutes later, she finally comes back again, and she's like, sorry, we're about to get it out. And I'm like, listen, I was like, go get your manager. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not that type of guy that does that. Because I serve. I understand how the struggle is sometimes, but I was like, could you please go, get your manager? This is kind of ridiculous. Like, we've been sitting here for an hour and 30 minutes waiting on our food. And it's not like we ordered anything crazy. I ordered something crazy, but 3 burgers. I would have rather them just bring out the burgers and then mine could come out an hour later.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. But yeah, she went and got the manager. Manager came over, and I just told him, I was like, look, dude, I understand how it is. I'm a server. I get it. I was like, but we've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. Like, it took so long. She was so bad being a server that she left unsweet tea, sweet tea, and water pitchers, because that's what we had to drink, behind us so that, oh my gosh, what just fell on your head?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, it's just a bug.
That thing was going crazy, though.
Sorry.
Anyways.
But yeah, so she left the pitchers behind us so that we could get it ourselves.
That's crazy.
Yeah, insane.
That's crazy.
So the manager was just like, didn't even really apologize. Just was like, we're short-staffed. Like, that's really all he said. And I was like, I get you, but like, bro.
Bro, if you're short-staffed, put up a hiring sign.
Yeah, for something. I mean, dude, like, and I was just like, okay. I didn't say sorry. He was like, y'all's meal is free. Y'all can go. Because at first I asked, I was like, how much longer is it going to be? And he was like, I can go check. And I was like, and then my grandfather was like, we're just going to go. I mean, it was like 8 something by then.
Yeah.
And we got to get our daughter to bed.
Yeah.
So that sucked. And so I had to go settle for McDonald's. I was not happy because I was very excited for a steak. Then we go, me, Jacob, and Emma, we all go to, where did we go?
Mm-hmm.
No, we went to Applebee's. This all happened at Chili's. Sorry, the first story was at Chili's. Applebee's.
I was about to say, that sounds a lot like Applebee's with the first one you said, to be honest.
No, it does. No, the first one was
Applebee's
Chili's.
Sucks.
Yeah, Chili's. Second one this week was Applebee's with Jacob and Emma.
Okay.
And they overcooked our steak, mine and Emma's steak. sucked.
Yeah.
And then sent it back, came back again, still not
Overcooked.
right. Great. Then I ain't done. This is all in 1 week.
Yeah.
This just goes to show how much I eat out. Too.
Yeah.
I eat out a lot. But so it was today. We went to Longhorn, and
Oh yeah.
it took us about an hour and 30 minutes to get our food.
You just had a bad week.
Dude, it's been terrible. And I'm
Dang.
like, golly, man. I just don't understand. Like, I understand if you're short staffed and all this, but like now that I'm like a server, I can really see how like I know whose fault it is now. Like, because I use the same tactics, you know.
Yeah.
If the salad's coming out late, hey, sorry about that. I'm gonna go check on your salad. No, I gotta make your salad.
Yeah.
Like it's me
Yeah,
making your
yeah,
salad. So I know every time. Like today, I got a salad. And let me go check on that salad for you. And I kind of went. Buddy, you haven't made that salad yet. I know what this is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just it's so crazy. I actually got a what's happening in our town.
Yeah.
I almost shouted it out.
Yeah. What's
but
happening in
our town that we're in on Facebook? Somebody wrote a dedication post about me from.
Dang.
Yeah, dude, you want to hear it?
Kinda.
All right.
Just so y'all know, this Applebee's that he is talking about, we have been there multiple times. This Applebee's has sucked for what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years now. Like, they don't know how to run the place. I don't even know how the place is still open. Because if you go in there and you just get like some spinach and artichoke dip, dog, you are waiting 2 hours for it. It don't matter what day of the week it is, what time of day it is, you're going to wait. And they keep it at like, I don't know, 38 degrees in there. I don't know what their
it's so
problem is with
cold.
that.
It's like a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Dude, it is freezing. I forgot that it was so cold. I went in there in like short sleep.
Oh,
and I
buddy.
was over there like, ooh, teach chattering. So this was a post that says, I believe in giving credit where credit is due. Went to the place that I work today for my birthday. Our server, Jacob, went above and beyond to make it special. A big shout out to the place that I work for hiring such a great server.
Dude, shout out Jacob, y'all.
Dude, I was hyped. I mean, I was like, are you serious? Like, somebody went out of their way to post on a, like, huge platform about me.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good dude.
I mean, the way I look at it is I know how it feels to have to sit there and wait forever
Yeah.
and not, like, have a good server.
Yeah.
I know how it is. It
Yeah.
sucks. And you're sitting there and you're like, oh, this sucks. And it just the overall experience just kills it. I mean, even the food could be amazing, but if you have a bad server, you're gonna be like, I just don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
So that's like I'll never go back to Chili's because our server was not the greatest. I'll never go back to Applebee's because it sucked.
Yeah, you'll go back to
Longhorn?
Applebee's eventually.
Yeah, you're right. Longhorn. I'm not going back to Longhorn.
Yeah. Longhorn, I would say Longhorn, that was just an off day for them because, I mean, my parents go there a lot and they don't ever have issues there.
They're really not that good.
Because you know they're owned by Olive Garden, right?
They're owned by Darden.
Yeah, which is like owns Olive Garden, Longhorn, and what else?
Checkers, Season 52.
Yeah.
They have some cheesecake factories.
Yeah.
That
like,
Darden owns.
Yeah. They're owned by like a whole thing.
Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. I just had a bad week with servers.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I mean, every time we
What'd you do to piss the world off, dude?
I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you, like, whenever we go to the place that I work at, we never really have great servers there either. Unless I'm serving.
Yeah.
I mean, the last couple of times it hadn't been that great.
Right.
I mean, the one that, like me, Jacob, and Emma, we went out to eat not too long ago at the place that I work, and this guy just was not it. I thought he was. He was not it at all.
Yeah.
So, it's just, this week's been crazy.
Yeah.
With that.
It happens.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it kind of hurts.
Yeah, I believe it. We talk about food on here so much.
We do. That's like the main thing.
Yeah, that's like our thing. We talk about crappy service at food places.
Dude, I had somebody come up to me. It was yesterday actually. came up to me and was like, "Hey, I saw your podcast. I watched a little bit. It was the one where you were like talking about a terrible service."
Yeah.
I was like, "Hmm." It's like, well, that don't
Yeah,
narrow it
don't
down
narrow it
because we
down.
literally that's like our go-to thing is
Yeah,
talking
we talk
about.
about that all the time, bro.
I
We be
mean,
calling
just
that crap out.
dude, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I will say the best restaurant that I like to get a steak at around here is Outback.
Outback, dude, for sure.
Dude, I'm s- I'm mad we haven't gone to Outback this week.
Yeah, me too. It sucks.
Yeah, because we went to whenever we decided to go to Chili's, it was because Outback had like a 60-minute wait.
Dang.
Yeah, but I would have rather sat there and waited because we would have probably got out of there before we did
Before you
Chili's.
did, yeah. Outback is just good over here. The Outback over here, dude, they top notch. They get you in and out. They give
Yeah.
you your food. It's always correct. It's always like you can cut the steak with a fork. I
Dude,
mean,
it's so good.
always the best.
Oh my gosh, dude! I just every time I eat a steak now, I'm like,
This just
it's
ain't
not
it.
Outback.
Nope.
Like the steak at Longhorn today, it was good, but it wasn't Outback.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was searching for the buttery and just like melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's hard. Like a lot of, my favorite used to be Texas Roadhouse, and then when I started eating at this Outback, and when I go to Chattanooga for my trip, I used to eat at Texas Roadhouse, and I started eating at the Outback up there because I opened one up there.
Yeah.
So much better, dude. Like Outback is number one. They just know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're so good at it.
What's crazy is I don't remember them ever being that good before.
No.
Like, because I remember whenever we went there one time, I didn't get a steak. I can't remember what I got, but you got a steak and you were like, you've got to try this. And I tried it and I was like, I'm so mad I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Next time we went,
Steak.
just as good.
Yeah.
Next time we went,
Just
as
as
good.
It's
And
never
I'm like,
changed.
yeah. I think Outback did something,
Yeah.
like maybe got new meat or like
I don't know what they
new
did.
process.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just good.
Yeah.
Every time you go there, like you don't ever get a bad steak. I've never gotten a bad steak from any Outback.
We should be sponsored.
Honestly.
I mean,
we're
hyping
not,
them up.
but we should be.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Outback's the good.
It is good. It's good. What you got this week?
Well, I ain't got a lot. I do got a little fun little game for us to play that we've never
Always
played
game.
before.
Never played this game?
No, we never even heard of it.
Okay.
So this is going to be called Hot Takes. It's basically where I give you something like, for example, it's basically like I give you something that like everybody thinks, everybody's opinion,
Yeah.
and like we'll debate on it.
Okay.
So like, for example, our podcast is the best ever. We're going to be like, yeah, duh. Or if we said it to somebody else, they'd be like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, so we're going to start with one. People should be required to pass a test before becoming parents.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
I believe so.
I think so. Because
I don't think it should be like a written test or anything like that. I just think that it should be like, kind of like how you get like a pistol permit. They should do like a background check. They should check your record and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because there's some parents out there that like, ooh.
yeah, but like think about it like, okay, if you have to have a test, how would they prevent pregnancy? Like, what would they do if you didn't pass the test?
That's
but
a
you're
good point.
pregnant? Because there's no stopping that. I mean,
They may have to force all women to have like an IUD or something. Or they may have to force all men to have some type of, what do they do now? They do, what do they do on women to where it's like you can't have it anymore?
tie tubes.
Yeah, they do that for men now. Or it's not
They
that.
snip.
I don't know what it's called
No,
technically.
they go in there, they snip. I can't remember what it's called, but like if you try to, I don't think you can get it. Like women, when they tie the tubes, you can get them untied.
Yeah,
and try
yeah,
again.
yeah.
But
Men, you can't. Like I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a new thing that they've done where they like a guy can literally go and make it to where he cannot have kids.
no, that's always been a thing. That's
I
been a
didn't know
thing
that.
for a while. Yeah.
Recently, like
Tricectomy?
yeah, vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's always been a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing for
I
men
don't know.
always.
I don't know if it's always been a thing, but I've heard of people getting it like
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I don't know,
So,
but
but-
I think it should be like talked about.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
It's a weird subject.
It is because, like, I don't know. Like, I think if you are pregnant, then you should like. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is what I'm thinking.
All right.
So
Walk me through it.
I'm getting there. So whenever you get pregnant and you go to the hospital for your first like, whatchamacallit,
Visit.
like visit, like see what
Check up.
Yeah, exactly. They should sit you in a room, and every time you go to the doctor, they should sit you in like a learning class of how to become a parent, of like what you need to know to be a parent. So instead of having like a test beforehand,
Yes,
just
I
giving
agree
you
with that.
now
Giving you like
what we
support,
call
basically.
what we call them is CBT learning. So basically, like that's what our job calls it. It's basically like a course that you take to learn more about something.
Yeah, like we have e-nuggets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what y'all call it. So, but I mean, you can't force nobody to watch it. I don't think. I mean,
No. It's like we can't force our contractors to watch it, but we can make
they
our
force us
company
to watch
drivers.
ours.
Company drivers, as in company employee. A contractor is contracted through us.
Gotcha.
We can't force them to do it. But yeah, I agree with that. I think that there should be like, kind of like the basics. Like learning the basics of being
Like,
a parent.
don't leave
Like
your-
if this happens, you can do this, or don't do this, or don't do that. Like that kind of stuff. Like don't put your kid in an oven. Don't put your kid outside in the car for an hour with no AC on.
Mhm.
So,
Make sure you put
so that the cops come and find it, and it's a whole thing. I hate parents that do that. It ticks me off when I see that
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah, it does suck. Which I will not say that I understand it by no means. I will say that I understand that it's a struggle to like if you're just running in somewhere and you're like, man, I just leave her in the car, but you can't do it. Like I don't do it. I mean, if I just got to run in somewhere, I'm gonna take 5 minutes to get her out, or whatever. It's just part of being a parent.
Yeah, but the parents that like forget their kids, turn off their car, get out, go into like Walmart for 2 hours.
How do you do that?
How
do you forget?
I don't know.
That's what's crazy.
I feel like they don't forget them. I feel like they purposely leave them in there because they don't want.
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people get on that nerve. That just makes me want to.
Same thing with the dog too. They do that with the dog. Which a dog, if you leave your car running and the air on,
it's fine.
It's whatever.
It's different. Yeah. But cars nowadays, you can't lock your car while it's running anymore.
Yeah.
You used to could. You can't now. Which sucks. Because then you just have a chance to either have your kid stolen or your dog stolen or anything in your car stolen. Yeah. It ticks me off. Next one. AI will eventually solve all of humanity's problems. No. Absolutely not.
No. The only person that could solve humanity's problem is God.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think a robot or anything. I think that they can help us be more like.
I think they can broaden our minds.
Yeah.
I do not think that they are going. I don't think they can run the world.
No.
Like we can't have President Robot.
No. Ain't no way.
And they're not going to be able to solve all the issues that we have. It's not possible.
Yeah. What's crazy about AI is like a human has to program this robot. So like I just like a human is going to a human already knows the information that they're putting into this robot. Like a robot can't learn new things unless it's from another person. I mean, it's just like a human.
Well, so the thing with the AI is that they basically for example, Apple products are coded a certain way to where you cannot code anything identical to Apple.
Yeah.
Like you can't steal information from an Apple iPhone because of the way that it's coded. Like you can't copy it. It's impossible. Like it doesn't matter if you're a robot, it doesn't matter if you're human, you can't copy it. Samsung, on the other hand, is coded the same way as any Google website is coded. So it's easy to copy and paste that. You cannot copy an Apple product. So the thing with like AI is that it's getting all this information basically put into this brain. It's not really a brain, but it's a brain. It's a stimulation of electronic knowledge, basically. So once this knowledge is in this AI is talking to you about stuff. Well, the more that you interact with it, as do you interact with a baby, for example, you basically teach it how to become its own thing.
Yeah.
So, for example, there was these people on TikTok that was doing some tests on ChatGPT, like when it first originally came out, and that's why they did like a whole reboot of ChatGPT was because of this. So when it first came out, they was doing these tests of like asking it a bunch of like personal questions, and it actually began to understand the questions and personally have an input on the question that was being asked. So it was asking like, do you believe that there is a God? Well, if there wasn't a God, then there has to be something out there that made us. If I told you I loved you, would you tell it to me back? I'm not computed to be able to speak that type of way. Just tell me that you love me. I'm not able to compute that certain type of way. Break off into a different conversation and then come back. And then they're like, at the end of it, they're like, I love you. And then the robot ended up saying, I love you too.
That's so weird.
It basically builds its own brain
Yeah.
based off of the interaction with it. The same way you do with like a baby. The more interaction and the more you teach it, as it gets older, it learns more stuff. I think that that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff about AI that I don't even think that we really know yet because of how quickly that it learns and how much it may be just not telling us.
Yeah. That's true. Or we're not asking the right questions. Yet.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that too. New one. Let's see. Society is too obsessed with celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, bro. These Swifties, dog. Look, I am not talking. Hold on before I say this. I am not talking crap about Taylor Swift. I am not talking crap about any of the Swifties. I just want y'all to understand that. I'm just saying, they literally think that they can pinpoint the date where Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is going to propose. That's crazy to me, dog.
Bro, they're like celebrities are supposed to be there for a role model.
Yeah, and they're not.
But they're not. No, they're not. But they're not supposed to be like worshipped the way that they are being worshipped.
Agreed.
Taylor Swift.
Sabrina Carpenter.
All being worshipped. They're like, I'm in love. I just want to do everything they do. Blah blah blah. That's what's going. That's why everything's going wrong in this world.
Yeah.
Because it's just that's the way it's turning.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are obsessed.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think it's crazy how, for example, like everybody, like Taylor Swift grew the Kansas City Chiefs fans by like,
oh yeah,
crazy numbers, and then the Chiefs fans or the Chiefs started like winning Super Bowls, and then this year, like, they kind of got their butts handed to them.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what the purpose was of it or how it happened like that. I really think that the Eagles just came out being a dog, but there's like this whole conspiracy of Taylor Swift being there and not cheering correctly. Or there was this one video of this girl that had a voodoo doll of Patrick Mahomes and was sitting there poking it. And I'm like, y'all don't understand that this is not real. Like, you can't just do that and it just work.
Dude, that's so weird.
Yeah. I was blown away by that. I was like, this,
I'm going to say it.
This is great.
I'm going to say it.
Say it.
I don't like the Swifties.
I don't either. We're probably going to get so much hate.
And you know what? I don't either.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're a Swiftie, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
No disrespect. We still love you either way.
Nope, disrespecting.
I'm not. I know better.
Your mom's gonna come to your head.
Yeah, probably. All right,
I'm probably gonna get a text Tuesday night.
Probably
around 7:15.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm coming for you. That's the take. I'm coming for you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna have two more.
Okay.
Online dating is better than traditional dating.
Ooh.
I know that you're married. But.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say for me, no.
Yeah.
Because I think, and here's my reason. I think online dating is just like, you don't really know the person, right? You don't know them before. All you're looking at is if they're hot or not. That's the main thing. And so, like, whenever you're face to face with someone, like I was my wife, before we started dating. Face to face, I could learn her personality right then. I can see, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. That's what, you know, everybody says it's not because they're beautiful, it's because their personality, blah, blah, blah. I think that's bogus.
100%.
Nobody's going to come up to you if you're dog ugly and be like, hey,
I thought your
let's hang.
personality was cool. What's up?
Yeah, that's not what it's going to
No.
be. I mean, you first get attracted to someone, be like, okay, they're pretty, I want to talk to them, and I just like right there on the spot, how they are, you can see how they are, and I guess online dating, you're swiping through and you're like, okay, they look good, they're gonna swipe right, or is it left or right?
I don't do it anymore. It was right when I did it.
Okay, right. So you swipe right, and then you're like, you texting the person, and then you're like, meet up, and then most of the time,
They're like, no.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't like online dating.
I've never been on
I
a
went on a
dating
couple
website.
on a couple of real life dates through online dating, and 98% of the time they are not the people that they are on the online dating site.
Yeah.
Like, not the same personality. They look different. They act different. Everything that they put in there is basically just fake. Now, there is a couple that I have been on that was like exactly how they were on their dating app. I
Yeah.
think it just really depends on the person. But I don't like online dating because of the fact that I think that I have an older mindset, or I have a more mature mindset. I still like the old time dating where I'll pick you up at 7, let's go to the movies, let's go have dinner, let's hang out, and
then
then
drop you
drop
back
you
off.
back off at your house.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I like it. And it's more fun like that. Now, once you get more into the relationship, it kind of changes. You become more of like, that's your person. Y'all kind of like just be around each other in general, no matter what it is. But I think like the starting
Yeah.
out dates, the more fun and interactive and the more you get to kind of know somebody, to be like, whether you are like, yeah, I could see myself dating this person, or I think that this isn't going to work out the way that I want it to. You get that opportunity like that. Whereas dating sites, bro, you just see somebody through a screen. Like, you don't really know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just base somebody off of somebody that on a screen. I get, if you know what I mean.
No,
I don't know.
I completely understand.
That blows me away.
Do you know where mine and Allie's first date was?
I'm stuck between two. Which one is it? Where was y'all's first date?
Huddle House.
No, that's not the one I thought.
Nope. It was Huddle House. It was so I wouldn't say it was like really our first date. Well, yeah, it was because
It was y'all's first time like actually going out to try that.
so Allie and I, we worked at the same
Yeah.
place. Which
I
she
was
didn't.
stuck between the Huddle House and the Sweets and Treats.
Yeah, so we had I got her the job at Candy's.
Yeah.
Because like I went over to her house, and which I knew her sister before.
Yeah.
So I went to go hang out with her sister and stuff like that, and then me and Allie started talking, and then she came up there and hung out one day, and I was like, "You should get a job here."
And
She
she did.
and then we started hanging out, and I was like, "Golly, this girl's a dime."
Yep.
And then I asked her out to go, or I asked her to go to Huddle House with me.
Yeah.
And that was like our first one-on-one. Now, we did go to Buffalo Wild Wings before, but I had a buddy with me during that, so it didn't really count.
Right.
But that was our first one-on-one, and it's so funny because I still have the picture, and I saw it the other day. I wore this checkered shirt, and the checkered shirt was like too big on me. And I don't know why I wore that style, and I had like ripped jeans, and I remember wearing my Vans. Like,
yeah, you was one of the frat boys back in the day, buddy.
Stupid. And then I know she wore like this greenish like tank top, because that's what she wore to work.
Yeah.
Cause she straight from work picked me up.
Oh.
Yeah, she picked me up because I
Dang,
was
that's
grounded from
crazy.
driving or something.
Oh yeah.
And typical. So
Stupid.
I got picked up, and then we went to Huddle House, and then she came back over and hung out stuff. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, that made history right there.
Yeah.
And I can tell you exactly where we sat at Huddle House. You walk in the front door, it was on the left.
Yep.
The
You know it's
second booth.
You know what's crazy? Me and you met and became friends about was it 4 months or 6 months before y'all started dating?
I think it was more of like I would say like 3 or 2 because I
It could have been.
remember specifically me and Allie being behind the counter at Candy's, you walking in, sitting down, and I was like, "What you doing?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm waiting on JP," and I was like, "Okay," and then we just didn't really chit chat, and then I remember you came in one day. You're like, "Why don't you come work at Ace?" And I was like, I guess." And then we started talking after that,
Yeah.
and then started becoming good friends.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like maybe a month or 2 before y'all
Yeah.
started dating.
It's so
It's so
weird.
crazy that I have known y'all since y'all started dating, and now y'all are married for almost 2 years
And have a child.
and have a child.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been together now?
Nope. 7.
7? Is it 7?
7 years.
Yeah.
We started dating 2018.
Yep.
So 7
That's
years.
so crazy.
Yep. It is crazy.
It's so crazy to think about. Wow. We've been through the heater too.
Yeah,
Me and
7
you and
years.
you and her. And all 3 of us together.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Oh gosh. All right, we got one more of these and then we'll move on.
Move on to what? Because I ain't got none.
We'll move on to something. The
Galley
bug coming
nipper.
after you now?
Yeah. Little galley nipper.
Let's see. Some of these I don't like because I don't know what they mean. What is the gig economy?
Bad. I don't know.
I don't know what that is
I don't
either. All right. We can do this because I like it and you don't. Pineapple has no place on pizza.
It's okay.
Okay, good.
It's not terrible. I would say like whenever I think of pizza and pineapple together, I think of a hot summer day sitting by the pool and pineapple just refreshes you.
Yeah.
So you just get it. I mean, you're hungry, you eat a pizza, and then you got that pineapple behind it that little freshens you up. I don't know. I'd say it's not a typical thing that I don't know, man. I mean, if I had to choose, I would say leave it. I would say not. It should just go away.
My favorite pizza is pepperoni and pineapple. It's
That's
the best thing ever.
Your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza, pepperoni and pineapple.
No, I'm more of a pepperoni Italian sausage guy. Love Italian sausage.
I'm a pepperoni pineapple first, supreme second, meat
Supreme's
lovers
good.
third.
I just don't like bell pepper.
Dude, love bell pepper.
Do you really?
Dude, I love grilled bell pepper.
I don't see how anybody loves bell pepper.
Bell pepper's the best thing ever. I have been having
the heebie-jeebies just thinking about
here
it.
recently. I have been having this thing with bell peppers. Like everywhere I go, like it has to
Y'all
have
in
bell
love?
peppers on it. Apparently,
That's crazy.
like I got these nachos. We went to this new Mexican restaurant a couple months ago or a month ago or something like that. I don't know. It's probably been a minute. I ain't been home a lot.
Here we go.
We went to this Mexican restaurant and they put bell peppers on the nachos, and I was like, oh, I've been wanting some bell peppers, and I had it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So now I've been on this like little bell pepper kick of like I just want something with bell peppers. I don't really care what it is. I just want bell peppers.
You should grow your own bell pepper.
We used to. We used to have a square foot garden at our house that we used to plant tomatoes, bell peppers, and cowhorn peppers.
Yeah. I had so Allie's sister and her husband, they grew a ghost pepper or ghost peppers.
Yeah, ghost peppers are hot.
Yeah. Well, what they did was they mashed it up and then added like a whole bunch of stuff and made like ghost pepper sauce.
Oh, I bet that was good.
I still got some.
I bet
Dude,
that
it
was
is
good.
amazing. Every time we have tacos, like I pour it on there. And it's like it's not to the point where it's not enjoyable because I don't like hot like that. I don't like hot where it's just killing your mouth and you're just like you're dying the whole time. I hate that.
Yeah.
It has great flavor, and I love it. But I wish I could grow stuff. I have the worst like
Green thumb.
Yeah, green thumb. I
My
kill
mom
them
does
all.
too.
I kill everything, and
Yeah.
I just can't. I've done everything that I've known to do. I've bought everything that I've known to buy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Miracle Grow don't help. I've even bought. I mean, I have 2 different fertilizers. I've bought it where it's already.
Pre-mixed.
Yeah, no. I've bought it where it's already growing, and I could see a tomato on it, and I've planted it, and then 2 weeks later the tomato's rotten, and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
how, bro?
Yeah.
It just sucks, dude. I don't know what I do. So, the other day I planted. Uh, I told Allie it's a secret, but she don't watch the podcast, so she won't know.
Oh,
Ain't that sad?
that's crazy. I'm so
I'm
disappointed.
sorry.
I'm so
Watch her
disappointed.
watch this when she looks over at me now. But I have an onion up there that I'm trying to grow, and then I just bought a strawberry plant today, and we're gonna see. I don't know. I
Hmm.
did literally everything that it said on the package to do, and it already has like little sprouts coming up. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it better grow.
It better.
And it even said early summer, which I would say this is pretty early summer. This is like
This is like
spring-ish.
early spring.
Yeah, that's what she said this morning. I didn't tell her that it was strawberry, but I said the package said early summer, and she goes, "It's not even spring yet."
Yeah,
I was
it's early spring.
Whatever. We're
Yeah.
gonna try it.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I
I
just
don't either.
getting sick of it. I wish I could grow whatever. But one thing, Allie don't eat onion. Allie don't eat. She don't really eat tomato that much. I mean, she will. She just don't eat anything green. She's really picky with fruits and vegetables.
Dude, I love fruit. I could eat fruit all day.
I think she's more of a fruit girl, but vegetables,
Yeah.
no, not her thing.
Yeah.
But I want to grow a tree. I asked her the other day to grow a tree with me.
What kind of tree? Silver maple.
No, I just want a tree because
Silver
I
maple.
just feel like it would be so like it'd be pretty cool to
I
grow
love
a tree.
silver maples. We have one in our backyard. We've always had, or we had one. I think we have one in our backyard. What's crazy? Every house we've been at, we've always had a silver maple. I don't know why. We haven't planted them, but they've always been there. So a silver maple is basically a maple tree, but the back of the leaves are silver. So when the wind flows, it like glistens. Oh, I
That's
love
pretty
them
cool.
so much.
Should get an apple tree.
We had an apple tree at one point. I don't remember what kind of apples they were though, but we did get apples every year.
My
It was the
grandfather
kind that you
used to have-
make apple butter with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounded good.
I used to my grandfather used to have a plum tree. Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
I like plums.
Plums are so good.
Red plums are the best.
Big old pit in
Yep.
it. Oh, I wish he would get out there and start doing that stuff again.
Yeah.
It's just getting so old.
My aunt, Aunt Bonnie, she used to live on this property that she only, from the time that she was little, she had like trees, just apple trees, blueberry trees, all kinds of stuff. She had like, I think it was like 10 acres, 15 acres. I could be wrong. I don't know. It was a lot of trees, but we used to go up there like every spring and like pick apples and pick blueberries, and like we would just walk out there with like buckets of it. It was so cool.
Can I ask you something? Honeysuckles.
Love them.
Dude, do you see those anymore?
No.
Ain't that crazy?
I have one branch, like literally a branch that'll come up during the summertime at my house. Just one though. But that is the only time I see them ever. Like I don't ever see them in the woods driving down the road, like country roads anymore. Like they're just not there.
You can smell them, but I can never find them anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I do. What are you
I thought I saw something moving again.
No.
Well, the bug caught my eye at first, and then I looked back at you again, and I thought I saw something. It could have been that bug flying up there around those lights, though. I don't know.
Whatever. At Lowe's today, they had a honeysuckle.
Really?
Yeah, a honeysuckle plant. I almost bought it.
Should have bought it. Can't kill them things.
Can you not?
No.
Are you sure?
Bro.
Have you met me?
It don't matter. You ain't really got to do nothing but throw it in the woods. It'll come up and grow next year.
So, is it just a bush or is it a tree?
It's a vine.
Vine.
Yeah.
Okay. It's so good though. I remember at our old place I used to live at, they used to have them, and you just run to the road, grab them.
Suck them dry.
Suck them things dry.
That was so good, dude. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, those was the best growing up. We also, the wild blackberries, you see those anymore?
Nope.
Did you ever see them?
Mm-mm.
You never saw wild blackberries? Really?
I was scared to eat anything like that because,
Dude, wild blackberries, they were like the best blackberries ever. Now, they were only like this big. They were not like your normal big
Yeah.
blackberries. They were only about this big. But at the old house that I used to live at, we used to have them grow right up against our road. Dude, I could not wait for wild blackberry season. Them things was the best blackberries ever.
I used to always hear that, like, there's this plant that looks like blackberries, not blackberries. And
Yeah.
if you eat it, you die immediately.
Yeah.
I was always scared to pick anything besides a honeysuckle.
Yeah.
And eat it.
Wild blackberries and honeysuckles was the thing when I was young.
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
just, that reminded me today of them because honestly, I forgot about them
Yeah.
until I saw that today. I was like, pretty cool.
Last year when we was putting up the pool and everything, we had them. And that's when I saw them. I was like, that's honeysuckles. That's crazy.
Did you go eat one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3.
They're so good, dude.
One of them I had to where when I pulled out the stem, it started dripping and I had to catch it.
Oh, those are the
That was
best
a good
ones.
one.
That was a ripe one.
Yeah,
Right there.
it was good. It was a white one too, not a yellow one.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to always love the yellow ones.
Yeah, the yellow ones was the sweetest.
Yeah. I need to go back to Lowe's tomorrow and grab that.
Yeah.
And start it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to grow a tree bad, but I don't know. We don't really have room for it.
Yeah.
Like I told my wife I wanted to put it right in front of our house. She's like, we have concrete right there. Dig it up. And you know what's weird is that sidewalk leads to literally nothing.
I know. I've always wondered why it was there.
There used to be a mailbox over there.
How?
So, well,
Like
I
it
wonder if it
ends
was
in the
across
middle
the
of your
street.
road.
Because like where we live, the road that our address is the road that's on the other side of our driveway.
Yeah,
Not
yeah. Not the side road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
But
so
still,
it would
like
be that
it
the
ends
mailbox
way
would be
before
over
the
there.
hill.
Do what?
It ends like way before the hill. It ends in like the middle of your yard.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I do not know.
I wonder if like somebody made it for like their kid to ride their bicycle back and forth on or something.
Stupid if they
Or
did.
a scooter or something. Because y'all have like a gravel driveway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of want to get rid of it. I don't know how to really do it though.
Me neither. I wish somebody would come get the basketball goal out of my driveway. When it starts getting windy, it'd be making me nervous, bro. I feel like it's going to fall on my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Bring it over here. I'll take it.
Come get it. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Actually.
No, I ain't got room.
Dude, it's free.
I ain't got room for it.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I had a basketball goal. I wish I had somewhere where I could play basketball. I ain't got nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to hop into our breaking news segment?
Yeah, let's hop into it. This is
Breaking
news. That was crazy.
That was
Anyways,
stupid.
so we both have one for this week, right? You got
Yep.
one too? All right.
Yeah.
So mine for this week is going to be about good old wide receiver Xavier Worthy gets arrested in Georgetown, Texas for assault charges, which is a felony in Texas.
It's crazy.
So apparently the story is that Worthy was arrested Friday night in Georgetown, Texas, and booked at the Williamson County Sheriff's Office on a criminal charge of assault against a family or household member by impeding their breathing or circulation per the jailhouse records. Crazy.
Wow.
Just so y'all know, this is the same guy that ran a 4.21 in the NFL Combine year before last. Like, he was like expected to be this big star. He went to the Chiefs. Like, he's a dog. And now he's facing felony charges in Texas.
I feel terrible for him.
It's crazy how
But
quick.
it's his fault.
Yeah, I know. It irks me so bad. The people go to the NFL, and you see this all the time, where they get arrested for drug charges or DUIs or whatever the case may be. These NFL wide receivers, quarterbacks, whatever the case may be. Like, it's always somebody from the NFL.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't
either.
understand why they need all that to be happy. I mean, dang, you make millions a year. You play football for life. You don't like work a 9 to 5. You don't work a hard job. You play football. You do what you love. Quit trying to screw it up.
Yeah.
Just my take on it.
No, I'm with you
Yeah.
100%. It's stupid. I just don't understand it. I
It
mean,
makes me so mad.
yeah. I mean, was it Jerry Judy that is
I think so. The one that got arrested for sodomy?
Huh?
Was it sodomy that he got arrested for? Oh, it was the DUI.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
somebody.
and he killed somebody. No,
Killed two
that wasn't
people.
Jerry Judy. That was oh, what's that guy's name? Let me look it up.
Can't remember. But it's just stuff like that, dude. Like, why? Why do you have to go ruin your life because of that? Like, you have millions. Why are you, like, you could Uber
Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
Yep.
Yep.
That
The
was who did
third.
it. Yep.
Yep. Good thing I got a picture of him up here.
Hey, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, no, it's not.
No.
But yeah, I mean, you have so much money where you could literally pay for an Uber. Why are you going to do that to your life? What are you looking at?
Dude,
You
I keep hearing something ticking. There's some crazy stuff going down here going on down here tonight.
there it is. That's what's going on down here.
Yeah, I don't know. It blows my mind.
But yeah, Xavier Worthy. I wonder if the NFL is going to drop him now because of it.
I don't know. It's still pending investigation.
Mm.
So they may drop it altogether.
I doubt it.
I've seen crazier things.
Yeah. Seen Jeffrey Dahmer. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. My breaking news for today is I know I've been talking about Donald Trump a lot.
There we
I'm
go.
sorry.
Politics again.
No, I'm just saying he's
Making his own bill, ain't he?
Yeah, $250 bill. That's
Yeah.
$250.
It's crazy.
We were just talking about how they're getting rid of pennies, possibly.
Yeah.
And possibly paper money. And then
Trump is like, nah, bro.
$250.
I'm gonna get a $250 bill with my face on it.
You know how sick that would be?
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Just having a different
Imagine
bill is
you get a
cool.
hold of like the first one and the serial number's like 0000001 and you hold
my
on to
gosh.
it for like 50 years and it becomes worth like millions.
Oh, it would. Because I bet you Donald Trump would get the very first one.
Yeah.
So if you got your hands on that,
Be crazy.
I bet you that would be worth so much money.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked it whenever they revamped the $100 bill. Like whenever they added that blue line and stuff, like that was cool.
Yeah.
Because it used to not. It used to
was
just
just
be
plain.
regular
It was like a
$20
$5
bill
bill.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just I like seeing new money.
Yeah.
Hard money.
I like the sound of the crack on the first like band of money. Have you ever heard that before?
Mm-mm.
So good. I went to the bank a couple months ago, and they was breaking them, and it's loud. It's like it's
So
loud.
they're just breaking the money?
Yeah, they're breaking the money and turning it up and putting it in their whatever they put it in.
Huh.
Yeah, it sounds crazy though.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else for breaking news?
Nope.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm exhausted, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
that was
that's it.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, breaking news.
Yeah.
Well, do
That's
you have
about
any-
it. That's all I got.
You ain't got nothing
You
else?
got anything else?
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm here for a long run.
I think this one was pretty good.
Yeah,
Talked
it's
about a
pretty
lot.
nice. Well, we appreciate y'all watching. Sorry if this is a hard watch because I'm like not fully into it today.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
also technically 11:30. It's 10:30, but it's technically 11:30.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
I
for those of you
forgot
that don't
about
know, I
that.
have to be up in about 4 hours to go to the airport.
I forgot that time changed tonight.
Yeah. Oh wait, it may not. Yeah, it is tonight.
That's crazy,
Is it?
dude. Yes, it's tonight. Time changes tonight
Yeah, that's right. It's
at
the
12 o'clock.
yeah.
We jump forward.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah.
Great.
So let's go ahead and end this off so that I can get home and go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys. Well, we appreciate you watching, and we do have like tons of things that we are planning that we are constantly talking about.
Constantly
doing.
planning through. Looking to get our first real special guest with real proper equipment before summer. That's
Yes,
the plan.
before summer. Yeah, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we got good people lined up for you guys.
We definitely
People
do.
that you would never think would be on our podcast.
Rope that.
Rope that.
And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to do a giveaway. We're still talking on that.
Yeah.
And
Also
then,
looking between Easter and
so in a few weeks, honestly, we should be doing some type of giveaway. So if you're not following our Facebook, that's where we're gonna be posting it.
Yep.
And we'll probably make an announcement on the podcast as well, but about the giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah. So just stay tuned and get ready for that. We're excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, and make sure you guys subscribe. The word of the week is gonna be
Plum
plum. I like it.
or honeysuckle.
Ooh.
Let's do honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. Make sure you guys comment honeysuckle if you made it this long. If you didn't make it this long, well, I'm talking to nobody. But if you did make it this long, thank you guys for watching through the whole episode. We really appreciate all the support. Make sure you comment honeysuckle to let us know that you were here. And if you don't comment honeysuckle and you made it this long, well, guess what?
We don't know you were here.
Don't know you were here. So might as well go ahead and comment. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Love you to death. And we will see you next Tuesday on the It's Been Real podcast.
That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
See you guys.
See you guys.